Welcome in, everybody. My name is Alex. Today we have one inner case of 2024-25 Upper Deck SP Game Used Hockey. While we get started, please like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at bmc.collectibles and save us as a seller on eBay. No, let's just not stand up at all, I think. Okay. Apologies again. I'm sorry for the late start. It took me a bit longer than I was anticipating for Stars and Stripes. But we are here now. Now the question is, how do I open these? Right there. All right. Let's get into this. I'll be completely honest, I'm not the biggest hockey guy, but I love watching during the playoffs, so if I do pronounce anybody's name horrendously wrong, just give me a holler. Alright, guys. Good luck starting off with Noah Dobson. Nick Suzuki, Brendan Brisson, Alexis Lafreniere, Marat Kushnetov, Matthew Tkachuk. See, are all of them? Yeah, they're all game used. Nice. Well, I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? Alexis Lafreniere back again. This is cool. Out of 35, Zachary Bolduc. 19 out of 35 on the big patch, and he's got the little auto on the patch. That's cool. And this is a thick card. Out of 35, Kyle Connor, net cord. That's crazy. I don't know if I'll have a top loader that'll fit that. Or a sleeve, even. Let's find out. I think I got it. Boom. Nice. And then let me see, I don't think I can just top load those or sleeve. Okay. On to the next box. Evan Bouchard, Ron Francis, Brennan Ottman, Boone Jenner, Kirill Kaprizov, 145 out of 149, sorry. Jacob Slavin, he had a hell of a game last night. Out of 35, Nicholas Lidstrom and authentic rookies for Emil Lilberg and authentic rookies for Will Smith. Okay. Next box. Josh Anderson, Leon Draisaitl, Logan Malou, Drew Doughty, Seamus Cassie, Colin Graff, Artem Zub, Sam Reinhart, and what a patch for the Oilers. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins out of 15. That is a chunker. Very nice. Sean Durzi, Trevor Linden, Scott Morrow, Matthew Tkachuk, out of 149, Josh Doan for the Yetis, Dylan Larkin, banner year, Maverick Bork, Joshua Roy, and Yari Curry. Zach Hyman, Martin St. Louis, Gavin Brindley, Rick Nash, Rasmus Kapari out of 149. Out of 299, Gage Gonsalves. Whoa, this is nice. Frank Nazar, Visible Spectrum for the Blackhawks. That's pretty. Maxwell Crozier. And another Visible Spectrum for Lane Hudson. I like those inserts. Jason Robertson, Sergei Bobrovsky, Maxwell Crozier, Anthony Cirelli, Maxwell Crozier again. Oh, those were case hits. I was like, that's what it felt like. And then there was two of them, and I was like, what is going on? Justin Brazeau, Brock Bozer, Logan Stankoven, and Wyatt Johnston. That was a Stars box if there has ever been one. %30 of it was just Stars. I'm going to need both Johnston and Stankoven to not do what is possible and lose. Braden Point, Wayne Gretzky, Akurati, Alex Ovechkin, Nashville guys, not that I can remember. Brian Trottier out of 149. Ryan O'Reilly. There you go. There's a Pred guy. Joshua Roy. Liam Ogren. 17 out of 35 on the patch auto, or yeah, patch auto. I was trying to think of like a creative name to call that, but don't have anything. And 3 of 5, Brock Bozer for the Canucks. Okay. It looks like something's already top loaded or sleeved. Okay. I don't know what that could be, but I'm excited. Rasmus Kapari. Austin Matthews. Brennan Ottman. Joe Thornton. Carter Verhaeghe out of 149. Tage Thompson. Brennan Othman out of 299 on the patch. Alexis Lafreniere. And Mascot Marks. Is this a... Whoa. We got a mascot auto with a certificate of authenticity out of 35. Devil auto from the devil. The devil himself. That is a very cool card. I'm going to just put that back in there the way I got it. And then top loader. All right. Box number 9. We have another very thick one coming up. Bo Horvat. Elias Pettersson. Ivan Fedotov. Chris Letang. Out of 149, Akurati. Cutter Gauthier. Ethan Del Mastro. Alex Pertangelo. That's a really cool patch. And speaking of really cool patches, Nick Suzuki out of 15. Little 3-tone patch. Very nice. just like that, we are on to the final box of the break. Good luck. Dylan Larkin, Doug Gilmour, Zach Ostapchuk, Nazem Kadri, Ivan Fedotov, Gage Consalves, Jason Robertson, Jason Dickinson, and closing us out, Joe Sakic out of 35, Hall of Fame marks. All right, everybody. I am going to finish sleeving and top loading these. Once I'm done with that, I'll do a quick hit recap. And that will be it from me today. I am not sure when I will be back to break on eBay, but when I am, look forward to seeing some of you guys here again. All right. Let me just do this real quick. That way we could see it. Okay. Hit recap. Alexis Lafreniere, Matthew Tkachuk, Zachary Bolduc, Kyle Connor, Kirill Kaprizov, Jacob Slavin, Nicholas Lidstrom, Emil Lilberg, Will Smith, and Colin Graff. Artem Zub, Sam Reinhart, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Josh Doan, Dylan Larkin, Maverick Bork, Joshua Roy, Yari Curry, Rasmus Kapari, Gage Gonsalves, Frank Nazar, Visible Spectrum case hit, Maxwell Crozier, and Lane Hudson, Visible Spectrum case hit. Justin Brazeau, Brock Bozer, Logan Stankoven, Wyatt Johnston, Brian Trottier, Ryan O'Reilly, Joshua Roy, Liam Ogren, Brock Bozer, Carter Verhaeghe, and Tage Thompson. Brennan Ottman, Alexis Lafreniere, Akurati, Cutter Gauthier, Ethan Del Mastro, Alex Pertangelo, Nick Suzuki, Gage Consalves, Jason Robertson, Jason Dickinson, and Joe Sakic. And maybe one of the coolest things I've pulled, the New Jersey Devil mascot auto. Mascot marks, I guess. But that is very cool. Even came with a little certificate of authenticity. I'll go ahead and put that back in there for whoever got the Devils. All right, guys. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll be back, but, you know. Like I said, I spend most of my time in our Discord. Discord.gg/BMCC. So if you guys know how to use that, feel free to join, and you can always shoot us a message in there. But yeah, that's going to be it from us today. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope to see you in the next few days of breaks. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.